didn't even first.
Yeah,
No,
they
that's
said it
what
was a
you.
status that was deleted, but I don't
No,
really
You went
think
on a
No,
okay.
no,
that.
no,
status
no, no,
that's
no, no, no,
This
no,
is,
deleted.
no, 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 no,
yeah,
no,
tell
no.
it.
See, hold on, y'all wrong right there. First of all, Stacy wrote me. Stacy posted me and her picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Stacy posted me and her picture, and she said what she said in the comments. I said, "Thank you." Let me go back and motherfucking read it, cause y'all is
So
crazy.
I
Y'all,
wrote a post basically saying like,
I'm finna go read
I
it.
show my people everything. You feel me? Like I bring them out, I do shit with them just so they can level up. Boom. She shared the post and was
I
like, "Hold
shared
on,
the post.
Terica."
I'm finna read it to them so they'll have a better
Okay.
understanding. Cause the shit that they're putting together, they ain't putting it together right. I said, you wrote your post. I said, how she beat me making my own post? Geez. This
Yeah,
tax
I
season,
seen
my
it.
girl. I said, this tax season, my girl was a call away from any questions or any concerns I had. My girl, exact words was, you not under me, but I'm going to make sure you stay educated and help you because you was made to be a boss. Stacey been telling me that. I went to Keosha tax team because I Keosha since I was yay high off the motherfucking ground. So that was I think second time doing taxes this year. So I was like, I'm gonna go no over there, whatever. Like it wasn't no bad blood. Like shit, I fucked Stacy did it before this. I could have been with the Stacy team. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
okay, okay.
I'm
So
finna go to
you
the
sharing your
I'm finna
contract.
go to the comments. Listen, I'm finna go to the comments. She said, "Ooh, a Benz. Can I get an AMG for real?" She said, "But no, for real. You know I'm not a gatekeeper, so I'ma forever educate you on whatever you call about vice versa." That's when Key Ocean went and wrote her status. After that. And that's when I wrote a status and
Okay,
I
we
said,
can.
who doing
Kiosha,
fraud?
she on
All
the
I
way.
said was, who doing fraud? Like, I didn't even write no status after that, so I don't know what other status that y'all talking about.
No, you wrote a status and said, "Do
The
I need to
status that
go
I commented
live
up on the
on
That's
my
the
Yeah,
YouTube,
that
I
was
said,
status that I'm talking
after. That was
about.
after Kiosha said what she said.
That's
And
what I'm
her and
okay,
telling you.
At this point when she wrote the motherfucking status, her and Kiosha going back and forth in the
well,
text
here go
In
messages.
the
Kiosha
text
right here. Kiosha can
messages.
speak for herself.
Yeah, me and Keosha, we wasn't even arguing
Where she
on no
at?
fucking social
She finna get
media.
ready to
So
come in. I just sent her
y'all
the
Oh, there
link.
she go.
So y'all getting, I don't know where y'all getting the misconfusion from about a fucking
but
status and trying to put piece each other together.
wrote
Cause
contractual
Dookie,
post in between guys.
no, Dookie, y'all put Dookie in it too. Cause y'all called Dookie like me and her was into it. She called me this morning about it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She said people on Clubhouse said me and you into it. Cause she shared Keosha's status. And I'm like, what? But I never wrote a status until after Keosha wrote her status and asked did I need to go live, and I deleted it because we was already talking amongst each other in the text message. Nobody knows what we talked about in the text message but me and Keosha and Kia, because Kia called me after that, oh well, and BJ. But and I did talk to Quez or whatever, but that was that. So nobody never posted no text message on no internet or none of that. So my status was clearly after the fact that she wrote her status, and I deleted it because we was already talking in the text messages. So I don't know what other text message you talking about.
Who said? First of all, who on here saying my name? That's what
Kiki,
I want to know.
Yeah, they brought your name up trying to see what's going on.
Cause Tootie all right early in the morning. I get on Clubhouse, baby. I don't be on no Clubhouse.
don't nobody be on Clubhouse but them. Cause apparently Duke called me and said they was on Clubhouse yesterday saying that me and her was into it because she shared your status. And I'm like,
And
Oh,
when I got on here last night, they was asking me
Okay,
about it.
let's
hold
rewind
on,
it back to
You can share my status.
Kiosha. Let's
yeah,
rewind it
Dookie
back to
said, yeah,
Terica. Let's
Dookie said
rewind it
your
back to
status.
Kiosha's not a great mentor and all that.
Yeah,
Why she on here?
I told her that. I told her that in the text messages.
Girl, she said I wasn't a great mentor because I wasn't available to motherfucking answer the phone every time they was calling me. Girl, I had over 100 people on my team. I could not motherfucking talk to 100 people at one motherfucking time. I
But
was
see,
just saying
so
I'm not a
it
fucking
wasn't
great
even a
mentor.
hundred. So it wasn't okay. So we started off in the group with 100 people.
Correct.
Me, Quez, BJ, Kid, Victoria. I don't know the other three girls' name, but we was, putting in and shit or whatever. But my thing was, which I told you that my problem was in the text messages or
Like I
whatever.
said, when I wasn't able to answer the phone for your ass every time, y'all going by saying that. Like,
But
girl,
I'm not the only. But what I told you in your text message, I'm not the only person that said that. Didn't
well,
I tell you that? They
I don't
ain't
know
gonna
what
tell you that.
I don't know what they
But
be telling you, but like I said,
they
they'll
ain't gonna
probably be
tell
on the
you.
phone. They'll probably
They
be on the phone with me and telling your ass a whole nother motherfucking thing. Like I said, if I wasn't such a motherfucking great mentor, my motherfucking team wouldn't be able to motherfucking raise over $100,000 if I wasn't a fucking great mentor. I ain't finna hold no whole hand with teaching their ass how to do no motherfucking taxes. Like I
the,
said, if
the
your ass
thing, but the
motherfucking
thing
slow,
was
if
though,
your
like
ass motherfucking slow, that's on y'all. I'ma teach y'all how to do that shit, which I did, and y'all
but
ass
you
caught
said
on. So
somebody
like
came to
I
do
said,
fraud. Didn't nobody do fraud? Other withholding is fraud. I
no
only
the
put
fuck
three
it's not,
people
girl. You can
in.
look on your you can look on your
I
W
don't know what
two.
it is.
You
I
can
had
look
to
on
ask
your W
somebody
two
else,
and see
but
that it's not
ain't
fraud, baby.
nobody else. My thing is this: when you say other withholding, everybody like, why the fuck y'all doing that or some shit like that. So I'm like,
Because
oh
that's for people
fucking
who have a
no.
W two. That's why they were getting it.
Oh, go ahead.
If that's the case, a schedule C
Schedule
is
C is
fraud.
fraud. But that's what I'm saying. Like you was like everybody came over there trying to do fraud. No, nobody tried to
When
do
I
fraud.
showed y'all ass how to do that gambling shit, y'all was mad as fuck when y'all
I
couldn't
didn't
do that
do it.
gambling
I
shit
never
no
did
more.
that gambling. I
Girl,
didn't
I
do
did.
gambling. I didn't put nobody
I
in for gambling.
Well, the other people when they was doing fucking gambling, when I say, hey, we can't do gambling, y'all ass got mad as hell. I'm tired. And that's when y'all started doing that shit out of another fucking software.
I didn't put
Yeah,
nobody
but she ain't come over here doing all that. I told her and Quiz, ain't we doing
on
none
God.
of that
I
over
ain't put
here.
nobody in for gambling. Nobody. I had zero clients for
Well,
gambling.
other people
Well,
were
I
doing
did, and
gambling.
my folks got theirs.
Yeah, you did. And I called Quez. Quez was like, shit,
But
gambling
my
going
folks,
through,
but
but I didn't put
Yeah,
yes,
that
nobody
shit
in
was
and
for it.
going through.
and the
That shit
boy,
was
and the
going
boy,
through.
and one of the people I did, he had a gambling farm on his own that he had to take part of the casino. So
Right.
that
And
wasn't fraud.
that ain't even
Because
fraud. It's
people
only
go,
fraud when your ass gotta make up the fucking form. Schedule C is fraud. If you want to really talk about it, all that shit is motherfucking fraud. But ain't nobody finna teach that shit on no first time tax preparer. I still used in the game fucking 3-4 years. Yeah, you probably can do a little fraud. But your first time coming in this shit, like I said, I ain't finna be on no phone with no hoe all motherfucking day trying to show no hoe how to do shit.
now, I asked
That
you
go
again
motherfucking
at
hoe.
tax time. I called Stacy about the other federal withholding
So
because
yeah, you
I think
called
out
when
of
you wasn't
town, you
able
was
to
out
get
of
in.
town at the time.
Exactly. I stay out of town, baby. A busy woman.
And
Very busy woman.
what until then, she needed help too. So I called Stacy because I knew she was gonna help me. Like it wasn't a problem. But
Yeah, like I said, you could have called a million
like
people that was
my
on your
thing is
motherfucking
this,
team.
but this is my thing.
So you
Why we
wanted to
can't
do
ask
that anyway.
Kyla? Why we can't ask Kyla no questions
Because
if
that's not
she
your mentor. She's the CEO. You ain't got no business calling no boss ass bitch about no fucking tax shit. That was your team leader for. And if you can't reach your team
Hey,
leader, if you
hey,
can't reach your
hey.
team leader, you can reach
I ain't
somebody else
never
that's
asked
on
her
your
no question. I
team.
ain't never asked her shit. But
That's what I'm saying.
if
That's not
you're
what she
not
for.
available, if you're not
Ask your
available,
team member. Ask your
who else
team
somebody
member.
supposed to
Ask
ask?
your team member. Ask your team member or ask Chat GPT. It ain't hard. But like I said, ain't nobody tripping off because you went nowhere. But like I said, y'all hoes was mad because I didn't teach y'all last Friday. On my soul,
I
y'all
didn't
was.
never ask no far. When you said something about the fucking gambling, I had person
I
that I
got
never
tested
put them
this.
in there. You said
No,
Kyla
I got
said
text
no
messages. You
more
asking
gambling.
me.
I said cool. Nobody was mad about no
You
fucking
asked me how
fraud.
else can we get some money? On my soul, girl, I got the text
30,
messages.
90, 93.
I
And I
got the text messages in
and
my
I
phone, and
but
you
but
asking
I
me that
still
shit.
went and got some money. Everybody got some money. Ain't
And
nobody
that's
mad at
fine.
it.
Congratulations to you, baby. But like I
I know,
said,
Hey,
don't know
I
who
know.
need to be
Tara,
speaking on.
Tara,
Don't know who need to be
Kyla not
speaking on
What?
shit.
Who
on
calling me?
Clubhouse, so please don't bring Kyla in this. She's not on Clubhouse, baby.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I said no
And what
saying.
you
Wait a
got to
minute.
do with
Kyla who?
anything? You ain't got nothing to do
A
with
hoe
nothing,
should
and they
a
ain't
hoe
even
became
kind
the
of down
clubhouse
here.
anyway.
Who is
Speaking
it?
on a hoe should never said my name, period.
We
Cause
don't know. I don't
I
know
be
who
ready to
said
pull
their
up and fight.
name.
I be ready
I
to pull
don't
up
know
and
who
fight
put your name up
anywhere.
on here.
Birmingham, motherfucking Texas, I be ready to pull up. So shit no hoe should have said my name,
Hours.
period. I
I
don't
don't
give a
know
So,
fuck
who
about
put
this
your
type of
name on
shit.
here.
so
The
what?
fuck,
I
whoever
didn't
said my
bring. I didn't
motherfucking
bring
name,
your
I don't be
name on
on here.
here.
I don't be
I
on here.
I don't either. They brung me on here.
The fuck?
So where it came in where you throwing shade towards me though? Cause I ain't did
I
nothing to you. I ain't
motherfucking
spoke on you.
said. If you, I said whatever Terica. She said she beat me to the fucking status or some shit.
Right.
You said Terica,
I
and I was
said she
like,
beat me
y'all
to the
always
status.
said people gatekeep because they don't teach
So you
fucking
thought I was?
fraud.
So what? Did you think
No,
I
she
was
once
shading
said
So
you
you?
if you
gatekeeping.
thought I was talking about you, then baby, you can say that I was talking about you.
No, listen.
Hold up. You definitely was talking about me. Like I was right there when she was listening to the voice recordings and shit, and you told her you need to tell that bitch to shut the fuck up.
Hold
Like,
on.
like you definitely was talking about me.
No, when you okay, so after you
And I
wrote
felt
your
like you was
status,
talking about me.
Okay, I just asked
Whoever
you
Kiosha,
said
what
wait.
made you
gatekeep
think
or
I was
whatever.
talking about
Kiosha,
you.
didn't I tell you when she said gatekeeping, she wasn't talking about you?
Well,
She
I
said,
don't know. Like I said,
so when
if
I
you
got on
came
the
from my
phone with
shit,
BJ
if you
and
came my
Kid,
shit, if you came from my shit, and now you over there with somebody else,
but we
then
never,
I don't
Shay
know what
Shay,
the fuck you told her, girl. So
Shay
if she on the
Shay,
phone helping you,
did we
if she
come
on the
over
phone
there?
helping your ass doing whatever, bro, I'm pretty sure.
Stacy, what I
Yeah,
called you and said, I said, friend, I
you
need
said
help.
so. You said so. So
No,
yeah,
Nah,
I feel like
she actually told me everything. Like after this situation just popped off. Like she really just got into it after that.
when I was texting you, when I called you the first time, Stacey, I said, friend, I need help. My mentor's not available
and
at
I
the
feel like
moment.
that was messy too,
Never,
because you could have asked
I
somebody else on
never dog.
your
Have
team.
I ever dogged Keosha out to you
You
when I
could have asked
called you?
somebody else on your team. You could have asked
They
somebody else
didn't
on your
know
team.
either because they was calling me, asking me. So I called Stacey, somebody that knew.
Bro, some of y'all fucking know. All y'all don't know
Well,
now.
you know, I don't know Victoria. I don't know the girl Victoria, so I wasn't finna call her because I don't even know
And
her.
Victoria, how come the fuck she ain't know shit? That girl had the most
No, I
clients.
didn't say she didn't know anything. I said I don't know her, so I didn't have her
Oh
number to
yeah,
call
yeah.
her.
But yeah, she is
So,
kind of like
Kiosha,
I don't
so
know what to
you
call
had
sign.
available people when you weren't available. Is that correct?
You said what?
What?
You had available people that could help when you wasn't available,
Yes, we
right?
had other team members that could will probably speak before me if somebody asked the fucking question in the
Okay,
telegram.
so if everybody writing in the telegram, some like if you write in the telegram, somebody they just look at on telegram. You got two checks when somebody read it or whatever.
Yeah,
When nobody like sometimes they ass don't write back, so I
yeah.
asked
Most of the time,
Stacy.
hell yeah, most of the time they ass ain't never
And then
right back. They just look.
like me, Kid, and BJ used to be on FaceTime half of the fucking time or whatever, helping each other, asking questions and shit.
That's what I'm
But
saying. That's why I was confused.
if I didn't know something and they didn't know either, and we couldn't figure it out, I called Stacey, like, can we do this or can we not so we won't get in trouble? And she was like, yeah, like it wasn't nothing against you. Teach you got to. So we all trying to figure out, but I never did nobody. I did the little two little people with the other federal withholding, and I amended that shit because we didn't know. Well, the person that told you, they didn't tell you like it had to
The
be
club the one who told out
a
that
little.
shit. And she,
So they didn't, but she didn't disclose to you either that the W-2 had to be a certain amount. Cause like
exactly.
certain people's went through, and some did. They had a low amount on their W-2.
Yeah, it's not for people with low amounts on their W two.
But she didn't disclose that. So we just was thinking that it was for anybody that had a W-2, but not too low, but they had a W-2 with no kids. So yeah, when I ain't know
Well, like
what
I
to
told you,
call
Terica,
her.
if it's not presented, then don't do it. Like it's just point blank period. If the client don't present that shit to you, don't do it.
Yeah, and I told BJ and Kid, I said, well, shit, I'd have figured out that if the damn W-2 ain't a certain amount, don't do it.
Well, like I said, all of us do motherfucking taxes. Y'all need to
It's
stop acting like y'all just motherfucking don't be trying to stretch the extra mile for people to get them some motherfucking money back. Like
right.
ain't nobody
But
100%
but
going
like
off no
me asked
motherfucking
you,
W-2 or whatever type of form.
I said, so how to get extra money back for people that that got a W-2 that
Exactly.
wasn't there.
No, you did not say that. You said
What I
no
said?
dependents. You said no dependents and no W-2. That's what you said. You said no dependents and no W-2. Get the fuck out my way. That's because when we was doing
I
the no
thought, yeah,
dependents,
I think that's when you posted that, but that's when all that shit had blew up with, the other situation with, the girl.
like I
So
said,
I
when
was like,
people be wanting to do tax plays when they ain't got no W
another
twos and no motherfucking dependents,
19,
bitch, your ass gonna pay
14.
that money regardless. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, if I want to charge your ass $8,000, bitch, I'ma charge your ass $8,000. Bitch, you ain't got shit. So, bitch, if you want some money, you want some motherfucking money. If you don't, you motherfucking don't. Get the fuck out my face and go to the next bitch. So that's all. That's
Now
all that
the
shit was when that shit motherfucker blew up. Bitch, you just was being greedy.
Well,
When it was other hands, when it was other hands in this shit. So I don't
I
even give a
really
fuck
know
about
about
that.
that situation. I just know she called and was trying to figure out why she was getting a certain amount back or whatever. Shit, I ain't had no
That
question.
you got back what you could have got back, bitch, and you was gonna pay me my motherfucking fee, bitch, for giving you that much back.
Yeah, she was trying to get somebody to amend the tax return, but like I told them, like we can't amend nothing that Keosha put in.
You can, I mean, other people's shit. You just gotta go through the IRS.
If it
And
wasn't
you could even stop that shit. But the whole point I'm saying is I feel like
9410, 9410.
I don't give a flying fuck if you're not on my motherfucking school no more. Like I told you.
But nobody never like dogged you out or nothing.
Like I
So,
said, somebody
but
that know
when
my team
Kill, but
or
when
under my
Kill,
mentor, I
when
don't fucking
Kill
know.
and
So
BJ got on the phone, they kind of made it. They kind of made it make sense. Like they would think that Stacey was talking about them
exactly,
too,
like I
if she
said.
said that. But
And that's why I said what the fuck I said.
Yeah, but
This
I'm
is
in
but
my.
that's
But
nah,
exactly
I'm gonna
why I
let you
said
know.
what
I'm
I
gonna let you
said.
know out of my mouth. I'm in my line. You on yours, baby. Ain't no reason for me to shade no bitch that's doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm doing me. You doing you. I ain't gotta shade you. 'Cause whatever is best for me is what I'm gonna do. And if I feel like I want to help somebody and I gatekeep, then that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna speak on how I do and what I do.
but
And
she
if you
didn't.
feel
She
some type
definitely
of
wouldn't
way,
even let me
hello,
put.
hold up, Terica. But if you feel some type of way, shit,
I
the
don't
shoe
feel
must
type of
fit.
way about no
So
hoe.
that's
But like I
it.
Yeah,
motherfucking
I
I
told
said,
mean, the shoe
Keosha
must
I ain't
fit.
never
I don't
Like
feel
offered.
no
that's
type of
it.
way
That's
about no
all.
hoe. Like I said, I thought when you said that, I thought, like I said, with the
It was
conversation
about
me and
me.
Terica had, I thought you were talking about me. So, and like other people motherfucking said, they thought you were talking about me
Yeah,
too.
just like
So,
other people was texting me and her saying that you was acting delusional because they ain't seen nothing wrong with what I said. So people just play in
well,
the
I
back
guess
end.
Yeah,
You
people got
feel
people
me?
their
was
Like,
like,
own, they
yeah,
got their
people
own
just play in the back
opinion.
end. Yeah, definitely. It's just
Yeah,
like
they
I
got
got
their
my
own
own
opinion.
opinion on what I can say, but and not shade nobody. So like I said, if the shoe fit, I can't help it. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. It is what it is.
Yeah,
But nah, personally, it wasn't
likewise
nothing
here.
against you. Yeah, personally, it wasn't nothing against you until I heard on voice message. Then I said what I said.
Well, like I said, I don't care if she over there with you. Like,
And
good
she's
luck
not
to
over
y'all.
here with
I don't
me.
give a
She
flying
in
fuck.
software. She's not a preparer under me. She just asked for software. She asked for some software.
Whatever it is,
That's
I don't
it.
give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
But it really just don't say my name on this shit because I don't be on here.
I don't know who brought your name up. Shit, I got called this morning.
And I got a text this morning too talking about
Well,
get on here. I don't know get on here.
everybody just see the shit going back and forth and clubhouse. They want to be
Well, it
nosy
No,
and they
wasn't
want to
going
they
bring
back
was
and
you to
forth
trying to
because
clubhouse.
put
after that
two and
we
two
was
together.
talking.
I
Nah,
We
said
was
the
literally
post,
talking.
the post. That's it, the post. They
they
seen
was
the
trying.
post
They
and they
was
trying to
trying to
put two
put
and
two
two
and two
together.
together because
Exactly.
how the fuck Dookie? How it go from me and Keosha to Dookie? Me and Dookie being into it like.
And then I
Dookie
didn't
got
even
her
see
own
Dookie
shit
shared it.
going on.
I can't even see who shared the post. So I didn't even know she
Go
shared it.
if yeah, she was talking about somebody that owe her money from tax season or something, but you can see your post if you update Facebook. That's how I had to do it. But yes, you had like a whole bunch of shares on there.
Yeah, I don't look pay attention to none of
Well,
that shit.
Stacey, everybody when being on Clubhouse when being knows and messy because when they asked me, I said I'm not getting that. I know
Who was
both.
that, Tootie?
I fuck with both of y'all. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The tax industry is so motherfucking messy, baby.
But it
Like,
wasn't even
I
no
think
sense
it's
of texting
just
that girl
What
saying get
across the
on this
street?
hoe because don't know it ain't happen on here.
Clubhouse
Yeah, it
people
ain't
do
happen
keep
on here.
everybody business, but they own, and that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody bring it to Clubhouse. The main people that was going on ain't bring it to Clubhouse. The people that's on Clubhouse bring it to Clubhouse, and didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
child. Uh,
Oh shit, that package
but like
heavy.
I said, it ain't no problem. I don't have a problem with either one of y'all. But like I said, it was a misunderstanding, and I did feel some type of way. But in reality, I don't care about it
But
because, like I
instead of
said,
going back, me going, what I said, Stacey, I said I'm not finna go back and forth with her on no motherfucking Facebook up under no post. What I said, I'm finna text this hoe. Didn't I say that?
You did say that.
I said, cause I ain't finna go back and forth on no Facebook because she got a business and I run the business. Like, that shit do not look professional. I'm finna text this
So
bitch. That's
Kiosha,
what I
at what
did.
point did they know they was doing 50-50?
they knew that when they signed their fucking contract. When some people signed their contract,
Oh shit, wait.
some people didn't even that they was saying they was okay with the 50-50, then they wasn't even coming to training. So I just
Now
started
they
taking people out the group.
okay, now
But
they
the people who was actually doing the tax
now they
return,
50.
they wasn't telling me, oh, they got a problem with 50-50. They was doing their fucking tax
Okay, so
return.
look.
That's how my
Now
team
okay,
did as
so
many tax return
Kiosha,
they did. Like,
Kiosha, when we took them pictures, and when we took them pictures, December.
yeah,
So it was me, you, Kid, and Pooh. We was on the elevator.
yeah,
You was like my team that came because out of all the people that was on your team, it was only a handful of us came and showed up for you at the photo shoot. You was like, well, cousin, you talking to Kid. You said, well, cousin, you Pooh, BJ Terrica, Victoria, and I don't know the other black child dude name. You was like, I ain't
damn.
charged. You was like, I ain't charging y'all 50-50 because y'all showed up today. So I was under the impression that we wasn't doing 50. We ain't give a fuck about nobody else. Cause that's
Yeah,
what you told us at the photo shoot. I don't know if you forgot or what. Cause I told Kill, I said she probably forgot. Cause it was a lot going on that day. Like she probably forgot. She told us that on the elevator.
no, when she explained how we do payroll, I couldn't do it no more.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember what you were saying, but when she broke down how the payroll works and like
Okay,
sitting
what?
being on there and shit, I couldn't charge y'all. I had to charge y'all 50. But me now going into this new year, like I don't have no percentages with her. Like I only use her
Okay.
software. So I'm my
So
new
you'll be
team.
doing your own thing.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm not charging 50-50 because I would have never charged nobody 50-50. That was her. That was her contract. I was under her.
Mm.
So
Okay, so this where the other confusion come in at. That we was looking crazy because the other team leads or whatever they was telling other people like this on their team like we not, they wasn't charging some team leads were charging they team 50-50. So
that's what I'm saying.
we was like, well, why the fuck we get charged? Why the fuck Kiosh got to charge us 50-50 if other team leads not charging their team 50-50 or whatever? And they was like, Kyla had told them they could charge their team whatever they wanted to, just let her know.
No,
So,
because like I said, she not over the payroll. Like you gotta literally sit down and do your own fucking payroll.
right.
So if you are gonna see some profit within yourself as a fucking ERO, you will it was best to keep it at 50. So I can't speak for nobody else. But like I said,
Yeah, that's where the
she
other
told us to
confusion come
charge
in.
50-50. That's what she told us to charge. But last year when I was like strictly just under her, I was on the 70-30. So that's why I was kind of confused this year on why, like when we do get our own team, why we gotta charge them 50. But this
Right.
not my shit, so I'm not questioning nobody. So like I said, some people was cool with it and some people was not cool with it. Like I said, if it was me, I would have never charged nobody 50.
So
But I ain't
you
know what I was doing. This my first year doing this shit. So I'm gonna follow the fucking blueprint. I'm gonna follow what the fuck she say do. And shit, that shit worked. So I don't know.
so you didn't have your own Efi. May I ask that question?
Yeah, basically that's what she's saying. Yeah, she didn't have her. She was under Carla.
Yeah, but this year like I'm by myself. So like I said, I gotta my contracts won't be like that. Cause how I know people gonna feel like how are you gonna grow if I'm taking half of the money. Like nah, we ain't doing that. What next? We ain't doing it.
So do you have your own Efi for the next tax year?
You
Or
said
you
what?
planning?